Hey, what's up, guys? Tyler here, back with Secure Team. Did you miss me? Were you worried about me? It's just been a busy week. Had to go out of town for a few days for some family events, but alas, I am back, and there is a lot of news to get to today. Now, before we start, I have a bit of exciting news of my own, with the recent delivery of a very awesome total beast of a camera known as the Nikon P1000 that arrived just yesterday that I will be using specifically to make videos of the moon, whether it be capturing anomalous structures on the surface, UFOs flying by, whatever we catch, that's what I'm going to use it for. And if you haven't heard, this specific type of camera is well known for its crazy amount of zoom. And so I took it outside in the blistering cold at about 1 o'clock in the morning just to test it out. I had no tripod, and I just wanted to see how far this thing could zoom in on the moon, which where we were, it looked like a teeny little white dot. It looked like nothing, but alas, this camera has lived up to its name. We got up deep inside some of these craters, and I can only say that once I've got everything set up, I've got it on a tripod, I've got all of the settings tinkered with, rest assured, I think we're going to be getting some really anomalous footage, and I can't wait before we start seeing our first glimpses of strange objects moving near or up from or just above the moon. So stay tuned for future lunar anomaly videos. But now let's get to some of the news today. A lot of stuff to cover. Some UFO sightings, strange things happening, more mystery booms. And as we've spoken about these mysterious booms and rumblings that have been shaking houses all over the world, leading us to only really a couple of conclusions or theories. A, that there is something massive happening deep underground, some sort of tunneling, some sort of construction, or something is happening from above, but we simply can't see it, because there also seems to be a cover-up of the seismometer readings when these mystery booms and rumblings happen, claiming that these devices will have picked up nothing in terms of earthquakes or any type of movement underground, which just isn't true. Something is happening underground, something is shaking houses, and you can bet your bottom dollar it's going to show up on seismometers. So, two new clips here that may very well have something to do with these mystery rumblings. It appears that the ground is caving in multiple parts of the world. This, we start today with a clip courtesy of CBS Channel 2 right here in the USA in Orange County, California, Los Angeles.
Horrifying scene in Orange County today. Some people were sleeping when the ground suddenly caved in. A massive sinkhole just opened up right outside people's homes in a condo complex.
Unbelievable. It happened on Imperial Highway at Del Sur Avenue in La Habra last night.
And CBS 2 Orange County reporter Michelle Geely is there live. Michelle, what's being done to address the problem?
Well, a lot is being done, Pat. This gaping hole behind me is 80 feet long and about 20 feet deep. And the first thing that needs to be done here is to remove the pine trees that you see behind me in the green belt that were leaning sideways when this sinkhole appeared last night. Tree trimmers have been taking the trees down, some resting on balconies and roofs of condominiums here at the Coyote Creek complex. Now, there's a cement flood control channel deep underground. It has failed. The mayor of La Habra says recent heavy rains may have something to do with this. 3 condos were evacuated. It was voluntary for the people who live here. They say it sounded like a truck hit the building or like an earthquake when the land gave way.
Like I said, this seems to be an isolated incident right now. There's no other indication that this is going to happen anywhere else in the city like that. And really, this is not something that's very common for La Habra or Southern California. We don't see a whole lot of this that occurs in here. Like I said, in over 55 years I've lived here, I don't recall ever having this happen in our community.
And my significant other, she said she saw lights, a lot of lights with the sound. So she thought it was lightning striking or something. And then when I looked out the window, I saw the big sinkhole.
Just to pause here, a few things that were said by the locals here. One of which, the man who said that in the 55 or so years that he had lived there, he'd never seen or experienced anything like this before. It was very, very strange. And then we had the woman describing not only large sounds as the ground opened up, but the sighting of mysterious lights appearing in the skies just as the ground was opening up. Possibly lightning, she said, or something that maybe looked like lightning strikes. And I immediately thought of War of the Worlds. Great film. If you love alien-related movies, this is probably one of the best. Very frightening, very well made. That shows the locals coming to the realization that they are being taken over, invaded by alien craft from another world. Only these alien craft aren't coming down from the skies, but instead they are walking out onto their front lawns or their streets, finding these massive sinkholes wherein which alien craft had apparently been buried thousands or millions of years before. And then in the film, the aliens are actually riding lightning bolts down into the ground as a way to actually get inside of the craft. And they start crawling up out of the ground, leaving these massive sinkholes in their wake. So when I heard the lightning, heard the massive sinkhole, that's one of the first things that flashed through my brain. But we won't jump too far to that theory just yet. But it is creepy. And again, not just happening there, also around the world, we have another report of the Earth, quote, crumbling down as another gigantic sinkhole terrifies villagers as it swallows a house and animals in Chile. And it occurred in this video you're seeing here right around the same time that forced evacuations were going on for the sinkholes found in Los Angeles.
Al interior del sector de Valqueza, la región de Coquimbo. El hoyo apareció justo cuando finalizó el sismo magnitud 6.7. El criancero afectado, Manuel Cortés, relató los momentos de pánico que vivió en www.region4.cl, en que si no es porque decidió huir del lugar, no estaría contando lo que pasó. Vicente Muñoz está en el lugar, tomamos contacto con...
So, what do you guys think? I don't know what's happening. This is a type of phenomenon that we're just going to have to work on and study over this next year to see exactly, or at least try to figure out just what's going on. Now, in some UFO sighting and strange sightings in general footage here we have a clip that was sent to me, posted by someone who was on a commercial airliner flying above the Sea of Japan en route to Los Angeles, when a viewer noticed a USO, or unidentified submerged object, traveling at what they described a very high velocity under the water, where you can see this dark object under the water traveling at almost what appears to be the same speed as the plane, or it's at least keeping up with the plane. That is until the end of the video, where the object, whatever it is, begins to completely overtake the plane and pull ahead at a much faster speed. So give this a look. Strange things under our water. I'm a bit stumped on this one, guys, so tell me what you think. Now, speaking of water, we have a set of images here of a couple of different strange things happening at the same time, described as a UFO that had appeared below or in the middle of a beam of light that had suddenly appeared, either shooting down from the sky or shooting up towards the sky from the water. The photographer took the 4 images of the beam of light on January 24th, 2019, right on this coast here. While reviewing the photos, they realized these strange beams of light coming down, one of them having the object appearing and then disappearing within the next frame. So you're seeing those here, and these images raise many questions. We've seen these images and this type of phenomenon before. The object itself does seem to be, more of a saucer-like shape to it. Metallic features on it. It's reflecting light. And yeah, as I've said, we've seen images in the past of these mysterious beams of light appearing in a flash all over Earth. Sometimes you can see objects within them. We've even seen these strange laser light beams, whatever you want to call them, blasting up from Earth into space, as you're seeing here, which was caught on the International Space Station's cameras. So, yeah, whether this incident turns out to be something natural or not, it definitely has some striking similarities to many of these other strange beams of light and the interactions that these UFOs have with them. And my question is, why are they interacting? What is the mechanism that they're using these light beams? And with that, that's all I have as far as strange stories and UFO sightings. However, I want you guys to listen to this because we have some pretty scary news here that very well may just affect your ability to watch Secure Team and channels like it. After a recent blog post from the big guys up at YouTube stating point blank that it will be cracking down on conspiracy-related videos. This article on CNN Business, posted yesterday, revealed that YouTube is going to be making changes to its recommendation algorithm, which basically serves up new videos for you guys to watch. And they're doing this in an effort to crack down on the spread of so-called conspiracy theories on its platform. In the blog post on Friday, the Google-owned company said that it would start by reducing its recommendations of, quote, borderline content, and videos that may misinform users in harmful ways. And I guess this borderline content includes videos featuring fake miracle cures for serious diseases, claims that the Earth is flat, and the making of blatantly false claims about historical events such as 9/11. And as of right now, the company has not given us any further examples. So we don't know if Secure Team and channels like it are on the chopping block next. And while certainly I would agree that the channel does deal with many conspiracy theories, or if you want to call them that, I call it critical thinking. But all in all, Secure Team is a very lighthearted, family-friendly channel. And I think the theories and the phenomena and the incidents that we talk about are in no way dangerous to this platform or anyone watching. And I don't think that we ever make any sort of quote-unquote blatantly false claims or anything like that. And most of the stuff we talk about is about space, it's about UFOs, whether we're alone in the universe. And I think that's as pretty harmless as it could get, but still. Sometimes you'll have channels lumped in with others that they don't deserve to be lumped in with, and it could mean that you guys may not have access to Secure Team anymore. Despite the fact that we put out videos, they'll just not recommend videos to you. They won't send them to you, which is already happening. So my advice to you guys would be, besides just subscribing and clicking the notification button and setting the button to always have notifications on, I would also simply check back and visit the main Secure Team channel a couple times a day. Maybe once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once at night. And that'll give you an idea of whether I've posted that day. So just a heads up, guys, they're cracking down again. But I think we can all agree that if something ever were to happen to Secure Team, there would be an outcry from the Insomnia Team army like we have never seen before. So with that, thank you all for your continued support. Thank you guys, all of you who buy t-shirts and hoodies, and those who subscribe to us and support us through Patreon, which has been a huge help. I've been sending out autographed Secure Team stickers, so if you guys want to head over, sign up for that. $1 a month, $5 a month, doesn't matter. It helps, and you get some pretty cool behind-the-scenes videos as well. So we're doing everything we can to keep Secure Team strong in the face of overwhelming censorship. And I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for your continued effort and support. So you guys stay safe, stay tuned. I'm going to go back out and shoot some more video of the moon, so look out for future lunar anomaly videos and much more. You guys have a great night.